So far, we have learned about the general queries in MongoDB. We have learned how to create documents, read documents, update and delete documents, etc. And we have also learned about write concern, journal, operators, and many more things in the last few sections. Now let's learn how to retrieve or update data efficiently. For that, we are going to understand the concept of indexing in this section. Indexes allows you to drastically speed up your queries, but if used incorrectly, they can also slow down your operations. So in this lecture, let's understand what an index is and how index can help us improve the efficiency of the queries which we write. Before we talk about what is an index and how it improves the efficiency of our queries, let's first understand how MongoDB retrieves data from a collection when we do not have any index. So let's say I have this users collection which has some user documents, and let's say in this users collection we have millions of users document. Now what I want is I want to fetch all those documents from this users collection where the country is UK. So basically I want to filter all the documents from this users collection where the country is UK and I want to fetch it. So here what MongoDB will do is it will go through each document in this collection, and whichever document satisfies this condition, it will retrieve that document. So for the first document, here the country is UK, it has been retrieved. Then it will go to the next document. Here the country is not UK, it will move to the next document. Here also the country is UK, it will retrieve this document. In the result set, it will move to next document. Here the country is not UK, again it will go to next document. Here also country is not UK, it will go to next document. Again here the country is UK, so this document will be retrieved. It will go to next document. Here the country is not UK, and in the last document also the country is not UK. So it has retrieved 3 documents from this collection where the country is UK, and it has done that by going through each document in this collection one after the other. And this process is called as collection scan. So when we do not have an index on a field using which we are querying the document from a collection, in this case, we are querying the collection using this country field. We want to filter the documents from this users collection using this country field, but we don't have any index on this country field. So in that case, MongoDB does a collection scan. Now let's say in this users collection, it has 100,000 documents or 1 million documents. And to find all those users who belong to a specific country, MongoDB will go through each document. So if we have 1 million document in the collection, it will go through those 1 million documents in order to fetch those documents which matches the filter criteria. So in the result, we are expecting very less document. Let's say we are expecting only 1000 users who is from UK. So to fetch those 1000 users, MongoDB will have to go through each document in the users collection. It will have to do a collection scan on this users collection to fetch just 1000 users. And because of this, here the find operation will be very slow, because just to fetch few documents, MongoDB has to traverse through each document in this users collection. So this is the default approach MongoDB takes when you have no index on a field in the document. By default, MongoDB does collection scan. And because of that, the find query will be very slow. And this is where index comes into picture. An index is an ordered list of elements in memory which points to a document in the collection. And when you create an index on a field of a document, it basically creates pointers in the memory which is sorted and points to a document in the collection. Let's understand it with an example. So again, we have the same users collection, but now what we have done is we have created an index on this country field of the user. So each document here, each user document has this country field. On that country field, we are creating an index and we are sorting the data, let's say in ascending order. Okay, so you will see that in this index, we have some pointers. These elements of this index, these are not the documents. These are simply the pointers to the documents in this collection. So here, the countries are sorted in ascending order. but we can also sort it in descending order based on how we are creating the index. Here, let's say we have created the index on the country field and we are sorting it in the ascending order. So as you can see, the elements of this index are ordered list. These are basically the pointers, the ordered pointers to the documents in the collection. So now when we are going to query this users collection using this country field, since we have an index set on this country field, instead of going directly to the users collection, now MongoDB will go to this index. And since the elements of this index, the pointers in this index, they are sorted in ascending order, MongoDB will directly come to this place where it starts with UK, and from here it is going to check to which document these pointers are pointing to. In this case, these pointers are pointing to these three documents in the collection. So MongoDB will simply come to this index, it will go through these pointers and it will fetch the pointing documents in this users collection. So instead of doing a complete collection scan now, MongoDB is simply going to fetch the documents which is being pointed from this index, basically for these three elements, because here we want to filter documents using country as UK. So here we have these three pointers which is pointing to the documents in the collection where the country is UK. So from the collection, MongoDB is simply going to go directly to those documents and retrieve it. So here it will not do collection scan. Instead, here it is doing index scan. We also call it as IX scan. Okay, so remember that an index is a pointer to the ordered set of documents in a collection. Remember that it is not the ordered list of documents in the collection. It is an ordered list of values of the field on which we have created the index. And every value in the index has a pointer to the matching document in the collection. As you can see, every element here, it is having a pointer to the document in the collection. If we go ahead and if we filter documents where the country is USA, so MongoDB, since we have an index on this country field, it will come to that index. It will directly go to this place because the elements here are sorted. So MongoDB knows where it has to go. It will come directly here. And from here, we have these three pointers where the country is USA. So it is going to go through these three pointers, and using these pointers, it is going to fetch the documents from this users collection where the country is USA, and it is going to return us those documents. So here it is not doing the complete call scan. Instead, it is doing index scan, and it is fetching only those documents from the collection for which here we have a pointer. And in this way, indexes can speed up our query, because here now MongoDB does not have to do a complete collection scan. Here it will go to the index and it will fetch only those documents which matches the filter criteria, and it will return it to the client. So instead of doing the call scan, it is simply doing index scan and fetching the required documents. And in this way, index makes our queries faster. So I hope now you understand what an index is and how it helps us improve the performance of a query. Now, one thing you need to remember is that you should also not add too many indexes on the same collection, because it can reverse the effect of indexing. So instead of making your queries faster, it can make it even slower. For example, you can think that to make all the queries faster, you can add an index on each field of a collection. For example, let's say in the users collection, we have these 5 fields. So you might think that in order to make the query faster, you can add an index for each of these fields. And no matter which field you use in the filter object of the find query, since there is an index for that, it will query the document faster. Right. Well, that's true in a way because it will certainly speed up your find query, but an index does not come for free. You will have to pay some performance cost during insert operations, because that extra index that has to be maintained needs to be updated with every insert. Why? Because index stores an ordered list of elements which points to a document in a collection. We have seen that. So if you add a new document, it will also add a new element to the index which will point to this new document. And this might sound simple and this operation will not take too long, but if you have too many indexes and if you have to update all those indexes, then you will quickly run into performance issues. For example, let's say we have created two indexes, one on age field and one on country field. Now, when we will add a new document in the collection, it will be added at the end, and based on the value of country and age, we also have to create a pointer in this age index and this country index. Now, since the elements here are sorted in ascending or descending order, you will have to move these elements up or down based on where the pointer for this document will be placed. So for example, since the age for this last document is 28, it will come somewhere here. So a new pointer will be added somewhere here. And to add this, you will have to make some space in between. You will have to move some elements down and then you will add it. So this is one extra step which is involved here. And if we have only one index, that is okay. But if we have multiple index, we will have to update all those index. So for the country field also, here the country is Japan. So we need to add a pointer for this document in the country index also. And that too, it should be sorted. So it will come somewhere here. So we have to update this index also. And these are some extra operations which is happening here when you have inserted a new document. And because of this, it can affect the performance of insert operation. Hope you got the point. So therefore, indexes don't come for free. And you really have to think which index will be useful by understanding which field of a document will be used most for querying, and you can add indexes only on those fields. Okay, all right. So here we understood what an index is and how it helps us in improving the query performance. In the next coming lectures, we are going to learn how to create an index, what are the different types of indexes, and when to use index and when not to use. This is all from this lecture. If you have any questions, then feel free to ask it. Thank you for listening and have a great day.